So Armando, thanks for joining us, and we are sitting in the facelifted new 2019 Jeep Cherokee. We've just started this off-road route, and keep an eye on what I'm doing. But if you get a chance, can you tell me about this car, what changes you've made, and how you've improved it for this model year?
Sure. I mean, this car is basically has been completely redesigned from the outside of the vehicle. An all-new front end, an all-new back end, also with the new tailgate, new LED lights, standard. We've basically, with this car, what we wanted to do is to give more to the customer from a standard point of view. And also, when the customer walks in the dealership, I mean, what is it that this car can give me? I mean, we give you a value proposition that is different to what other competitions are doing, no?
Just asking you about that front end, because I think that for a lot of people that was quite a polarizing styling design on the original Cherokee. Yeah. Is that one of the reasons why it's been redesigned, or is there another reason for it?
It's I mean, for sure we take into account what the clients think about our car, but for us it was more of a family feeling need. We wanted to keep the Jeep DNA in every single design that we had, every single nameplate that we had in the dealership. So that was pretty much the reason why in the rear design.
So bringing it in line with the new Compass, for example, which is a handsome little vehicle, isn't it?
Yeah, because I mean, I think we identified kind of like the new design language, you know, for our family, for a Jeep family. So we wanted to deploy this into this car, and I think, I mean, the engineers and designers, they made a beautiful job.
So basically, the front is different. The rest of the car is the front and the back is different. The rest of the car is the same, pretty much.
It's pretty much the same. We've done some modifications. Also, now the car is lighter, roughly about between 45 and 50 kilograms.
That's a lot. How have you done that?
I mean, there's a new hood, first of all, the new materials in it, and on top of that, you should go that way. Let me just say there's not enough mud. So, and basically new materials that we've introduced also in the interior. The fact that we introduced the sliding rear seat with the leather. So basically all that added.
So that's new. The movable rear seat is new, is it, to the car?
It's new when you have the leather. So
right.
Okay.
Yeah. And how much additional room does that give? Do you know?
It adds. I mean, actually, when you look at it from the absolute number, before we've increased the capacity up to 70 liters more or less, because it was roughly 400 now, 480. Now we're up to 550, 570, depending on the seat configuration. But it's definitely a lot of improvement. Also, the rear. Let me say the rear compartment, the full trunk has been redesigned. No?
Right.
And even if it's the same car, let me say, the perception that you get out of it is that you have more room. And for example, before you could not fit a golf
bag.
Golf bag. Now you can. So it's certain needs that our clients need.
That's a quite an important thing.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you take this car to the golf course.
That's an important measurement. And in terms of driving, what differences might I feel in terms of just even sitting here and with the instrumentation that we have here?
So basically, the suspension has been retuned. It's basically the same multi-link suspension. No big changes, but we've optimized a little bit, looking for more comfort. In fact, you can notice that in these off-road trails.
It is very comfortable, considering that we're off-roading and we're on a really rutty road. But you know, we're riding along in comfort, really, aren't we? Yeah.
And also I mean, we introduced new engines. Like I told you before, this engine that you're driving, it's the European compliant engine, the 2.0 GME-T4.
Are we likely to see this in the Middle East at some point in the future? But for the time being, it's just for Europe, is it?
We are looking into it, all the possibilities for sure. I mean, we're not leaving anything.
So there's a 2-liter turbo, 4-cylinder, and you said it was how much horsepower? 272.
272. Yeah. It's roughly same output as the 3.2 that you currently have in the Middle East, but obviously with a different refinement to it. Certainly.
And different emission levels, I guess.
Different emission levels, and also the fuel consumption. As well, I believe that in some markets, especially in Saudi Arabia, the fuel consumption is game changer now. It's becoming the
It's
game
becoming
changer.
very important even
Yeah.
for the Middle East, isn't it?
Yeah.
And are there much changes here to the interior here?
To the interior, we've applied full new materials in this part. This part has also been redesigned. Everything that surrounds the radio or the radio bezels. Also, this part has been completely redesigned for the gear shift. This part, if you remember before, it was located there. It was put it here.
Ah, right. So there's a bit more room there now.
There's more room there for feeding your phone or whatever. And then basically, I mean, completely new materials and I mean, basically the new looks.
Yeah.
On top of that, we have a new infotainment system, which is completely new. The Uconnect, and basically you get Android Auto, Apple CarPlay compatibility, which you didn't get before, previous generation. The navigations are, I mean, really advanced. The startup times are much faster. Somewhat like almost like Jurassic Park.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm waiting for a dinosaur to pop out from somewhere. Yeah. So any other changes for the 2019 Cherokee that we need to know about?
I mean, in regards of actual changes, I think that's a lot. We've introduced also in the rear.
This is on sale now, right? In the Middle East as well.
Sure. We've introduced the hands-free power liftgate at the back. That's a little bit more functionality for the families. You just basically take all your shopping bags with your feet. You can just actually activate it. I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. Then we've introduced some other changes, but not to the Trailhawk specifically,
right,
but to other models in the lineup. No, for example, the Overland or the Limited. There we go. We have some locals in here trying to get some wood.
Let's let them do what they're doing. So thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. That's really interesting. So yeah, I think that's a ton of information. So we'll get prices and stuff. We'll add that in later on, Middle East spec and all that. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thanks.